And Robbie, I'll come to you. Sarah mentioned there around building things onto the Google Cloud platform. I want to just ask quickly around, this long-term Sabre deal with Google. What benefits is it delivering to Sabre, and what ultimately does that mean to TMCs and travelers? If you can share anything around that.
Yeah, sure. I think just for the audience, Sabre, we've talked about it for a while, but is on a multi-year journey to transform our technology and solutions. And that begins with re-architecting our infrastructure with the goal of becoming fully cloud native. So that's kind of the spiel around moving to Google. So part of that includes a 10-year partnership with Google that's going to help accelerate transformation. And sort of more or as exciting for me is really around innovation and bringing them in as an innovation partner. So for the TMCs, I see kind of a couple of primary benefits. The first is what Sarah mentioned. So kind of calling back to your question on Get There is not just with Get There, but in all places, all phases. The partnership really creates this greater security, reliability, scalability. So as we modernize the IT infrastructure and we're migrating products and systems and clients to Google Cloud Platform or GCP, we're going to continue to accrue those benefits, and our customers will accrue those benefits. I think the second part, I mentioned innovation. We have an innovation framework in place with Google, and that's where I'm going to call it fun. It's a ton of work, but that for me is where the fun is. So kind of between Sabre Labs and partners, and even myself in our strategy role, we spend a lot of time with our Google partners looking at next generation capabilities, looking at how we can better leverage AI and ML. And some of the tools that Google has to offer as well. Probably the coolest proof point there is Sabre Travel AI. I'm not sure cool is quantifiable, but coolest proof point is what we're doing with Sabre Travel AI. So there we're working with a number of new agency services. We're creating some new agency services that our customers will begin to see. One of the examples there, I mentioned earlier, dynamic pricing. So we're already exploring how to help agencies dynamically price and create their own offers using machine learning models.
Yeah, I just want to pick up something you said. You mentioned Sabre Labs, just in that context there. Sure. What is Sabre Labs, and what role is it playing sort of behind the scenes at Sabre?
Yeah, Sabre Labs is our travel and technology innovation lab. It's got a great history. It's been around since 1996 probably, which sounds like, I want that to sound older than it sounds at my age, but that's a while. And it was the first travel focused innovation lab, right? So I think over time, of course, kind of how they work and what they worked on has changed, but really I would think of them as the new product incubator for Sabre. And so they've created some pretty interesting product kind of linked to Get There. We think about Tripcase, the type of products that have come out of labs, Location Locator, Sabre Web Services, IntelliCell. I'm sure I'm forgetting some others, Availability Proxy, there's a long list. But what they're currently focused on, sort of bringing back to your question, are on sort of accelerating those next gen capabilities that are going to be enabled with Sabre Travel AI. So they're working closely with Google in that partnership. And maybe just one more example of something that's coming out of that is the experimentation engine. And the experimentation engine, again, kind of leveraging ML AI capabilities, lets us and lets our customers try different configurations of the services and measure performance against each of those, measure performance against a baseline. And so you can much more rapidly get that feedback and learn and improve